They have ended each other's seasons in 2 of the past 3 years. Tonight, the Eastern Florida State College women's soccer team hosts Monroe College in a regular season match live from Titan Fieldhouse on the Melbourne campus. It's the Titans and the Mustangs next. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Melbourne. I'm Bruce Silverman, along with Ryan Moon. And Ryan, tonight, these are two teams that know each other well. 2015 specifically, both teams make it to the finals. They go 0-0 all the way through. It took penalty kicks to decide the champions, and it was the Mustangs getting the better of the Lady Titans, 4-2 in those PKs. That was in 15. This year, something completely different.
Yeah, I mean, the Titans were lucky. They got to get their own back a couple of years later when they won 2-1 in overtime in the postseason of the 15-16. So I'm sure both teams will be excited and motivated for this one to see what happens.
And the Mustangs probably one of the best 4 and 3 teams in the country, as they have had a brutal start to their season, taking on a number of very highly ranked teams, and the Titans now another one for them.
Yeah, I mean, the Titans for sure will be coming off a tough loss from Daytona, so they'll be looking to get back into winning ways, and obviously a long road trip for Monroe, so they'll shake their legs off early and they'll hope to get settled into the game.
Long way from New York when you're in Florida, there's no doubt about it. You think that weather will be a factor tonight? It is hot, it is humid, and that's something different than a team from New York is used to.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's something that will definitely play its part. But, I think both teams have got a lot of international players that, maybe from hot climates. Monroe with a few Spanish players and Venezuelans and Ecuadorians. So, hopefully they'll be able to acclimatize pretty quickly.
And obviously in the college game, you can make substitutions, and that's a good way to keep your team fresh throughout the entire game. Clock counts down from 45 in both halves. Now is our time to take a break. J. Don Brooks, a student here at Eastern Florida, has the national anthem.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and broad stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ryan, take a look at the players that we want to look at tonight. The first one for Monroe, Angie Pont, 7 goals in 7 games.
Yeah, I mean, she's the top scorer for the Mustangs, the 5'1" freshman from Ecuador. She's coming in great form into this game. She scored 2 in her last game, so she'll be ready tonight. She'll be looking to fire one into the net. The Monroe Mustangs will be looking to find her, release some pressure as an outlet.
And for the Lady Titans, sophomore Katie Lockwood has a point in all 5 matches this season.
Yeah, Lockwood out of England. She's a box-to-box midfielder. She's very important for the Titans. So she's got a great engine. We'll see her tonight, both sides of the ball, defensively and offensively. And like you said, a point in every game so far. So she'll be hoping to keep that run going.
Time for us to take a look at the lineups the starting lineups on the evening. We'll start with the Mustangs, and they've got a trio that everybody has to pay attention to.
Yeah, like we said, Ponce from before, Perez and Albalot. They've scored 15 of the Monroe Mustangs, 20 goals so far, so they'll be ones to watch for sure.
And then you take a look at the home squad, and the one to really take a look at is Garriga. She has said her father's in the building tonight, so she's putting up 5. The Lady Titans averaging 5 goals on the season per game.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard if she gets one, she gets multiple goals. So let's hope she gets one tonight and we can see some goals.
All right, coaches are 2 very, very good and successful coaches. We start with Edison Sanchez. He played here at Monroe, was the assistant coach for the men, now with the women.
Yeah, young coach, lots of energy. You can see him on the sideline motivating his team. He'll be important tonight to keep the girls G'd up, especially in a tough road matchup.
And Jeff Carr, very successful coach, winner wherever he is on his career, now 93-17-5.
Yeah, I mean, the word experience comes to mind. You know, he's been there, done it, and the passion he has for this program is clear to see.
Referees for this evening, there are 3 of them. The lady in the middle with the Barbasol will be Kirsten Schroeder, and she will be the one that will be handing out the cards if necessary and blowing the whistle when necessary as well. All right, so there is the matchup just about ready to get underway. Lady Titans wearing the white kits with the blue shorts. They'll be going from the right to the left on your screen. In all blue with the yellow numbers will be the Lady Mustangs. They will go from the left to the right on your screen. Again, clock counts down from 45. No added time on either half. If we're tied after 90 minutes, we will have 2 10-minute halves. Golden ball would decide it. After that, game would end in a draw. So we're underway here in Melbourne. Should be a good matchup. We are anticipating a lot of scoring this evening. Titans already moving forward. Chipped over, headed away by the Mustangs. And now they'll start to control in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, it looks like the Titans are lining up here in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Looking to get the ball forward there to Duro in the number 9 role.
Ball goes all the way back to the keeper, Dennert, and Dennert will send it forward through her defensive line. Dees now has to work backwards for Supan. Back to Dennert. Dennert surveys and now moves forward. That passes off the mark. Mustangs will try to capitalize.
Yeah, it looks like the Mustangs trying to put some early pressure on here and trying to force the Titans into an early mistake.
Want to make sure that everybody knows that Kirsten Schroeder is actually a gentleman. He'll have the Barbasol nonetheless. And now the Mustangs trying to knock on the door, but Titans stepping in front. They'll move forward. Foot race for the ball, and Mustangs come up with it. Gonzalez moving forward, picks up the loose ball, but it is actually Wiseman who gets there first. Wiseman will wisely let it go out of play, and Titans will have a throw.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how quickly the Mustangs can settle into this game. Obviously a long trip down here, and you know, the Titans will be looking to bounce back pretty quickly here.
Late whistle by Schroeder on that one will go the way of Eastern Florida.
Yeah, De Silva there, that's a bit of what she's about. She'll look to throw in a trick here and there, and that one she just got caught.
Supan wearing the captain's armband. She'll get us started just on the other side of the center line. Lockwood comes up. Sends it forward. It's going to be too heavy. too heavy for Carroll, and it will be a throw for the Mustangs.
Yeah, nice little run there. She ran along the line. She just went a little bit too early, got caught offside, but that's what they'll be looking for, is to make those runs along the line and get in the channel there. And good little ball, and unlucky to be offside.
So throw coming up, and it will be Moran doing the honors, the defender out of Brooklyn. And that ball will go the way of the Titans. It will be Dees doing the honors. Throws in, gets it back, heads it forward. And here's an opportunity. They wanted a flag up, they don't get it. Darrow looking to center. She just earned the Titans the first corner of the match.
Yeah, great strength there by Darrow. Looking to get in behind, out muscles a defender, and defender does well just to get a little toe on it, send it out for a corner.
Zog was the lady that gave the Titans the kick. And now Lockwood, right foot, high in the air. And that ball is cleared out by Kilbert. Titans centering, and we'll have another corner, this one on the other side. So Katie Lockwood will jog over and take it from the far side. This will swing away from the keeper, Profit.
Yeah, the outswinger, usually a little bit more difficult to get the power on the ball, and but it's a difficult one for the goalkeeper when it's swinging away for them, so see what happens.
Yeah, oftentimes you see players sprinting towards the ball to try to face it towards the net. Ball is bouncing around. And now towards the keeper. Flag goes up, so it will be a kick for Profit, the sophomore. And she'll play catch with Zog. Zog will carry it forward, then chip it out of bounds. Throw coming up, and Dees will survey, go down the line to Silva, and she lost the handle. Throw down for Darrow. Darrow centers, but that's going to pass the goal line. Opportunity ended for the Titans.
Yeah, so far it's been in the Mustang half a lot, so we'll see if the Titans can keep this pressure on here. Darrow's causing some problems in behind.
So here's an opportunity for Gonzalez to move the ball forward, but quickly intercepted by the Titans. Ball sent forward, knocked away by Moran. Switches the field of action in favor of the Mustangs. Nice ball forward. Lockwood tried to get in front of it. It will be a throw for the Titans.
It's interesting to see the Mustang back line. They're holding a very good line right now. There's been a few good runs from the Titans, looking to threaten in behind. And the back four are holding a great line, just stepping at the right time and causing the Titans to either be offside or to stop the midfielder from playing the ball in the first place.
So as we get to almost 7 minutes gone by in this match, Ryan, when you look at it, this is only, if this is an opportunity to get into the final third, this will only be the second time the Mustangs have gotten into the final third. Nice ball from distance, just doesn't have enough on it, and Dennard is easily able to play it. But for the Mustangs, when the majority of the play is on your defensive side of things, does it start to take its toll, not just physically but mentally over time?
It does, yeah. It's, it grinds you down a little bit. On the other side of that, though, you can become a little bit complacent if you're the attacking team. So the Titans have got to be a little bit careful if they're attacking a lot. That when they do lose the ball, they need to stay sharp and disciplined. The Mustangs will be looking, to threaten on any little mistakes that they have.
They're going to chase the ball down and go all the way back to the keeper. So Profit will handle. She'll survey and go to Zog. Zog going forward. And here come the Mustangs. In the center, nice ball sprinting forward for Kilbert. Ponce now. Gonzalez. Nice job by Moran to step in front before the Titans reverse field. Flag stays down, but nice defensive play by Zog to get her body in front, Ryan, and make sure that there wasn't a play on the ball by Wiseman.
Yeah, absolutely. They're doing a great job with that line there.
Here's Ponce. That will have to be tracked down, kept in play. Perez sends it forward. It was intended for Alabat. Wiseman goes backwards. And now out wide for Dees. Down the line, mishandled by De Silva.
You know, it'll be interesting to see if the Mustangs can sustain their high pressure. You can already see them start to die off a little bit here. Maybe it's the heat, I'm not sure, but hope the Titans keep continuing to play. We'll see how much they can sustain that pressure.
Perez goes out wide. Donnellan. Now they'll start to work towards the middle. Fernandez for Moran. Gets it right back. Saw an opening. Suppan closed it up quickly. Serrano will battle with Wiseman. Wiseman wins the battle, sends it forward. De Silva can't get there before Zog. Perez surveying. Goes out wide. Ponce flicking in but cleared out. De Silva. She saw something, finds the opening foot race, and it's too heavy for Darrow to catch up, and it's cleared out by Profit.
It's great goalkeeping by Profit there. She's on her toes. She's waiting to see that ball come in. She's reading De Silva as she plays it, and as soon as it leaves De Silva's foot, she's off her line, there to clear it out.
Megan Dees will take care of this one. The sophomore out of Winter Haven. Throw into the middle for Lockwood. Goes out wide. Flag stays down, but Garriga was unable to handle it. That was a really nice ball, Ryan.
Yeah, driven in there with good pace. I'd like to just see Garriga there, maybe try and head it back across goal. It's a difficult one to score there. Maybe just head it back into a good area for De Silva to maybe get on the end of.
Ponce. She was looking to get it back, and the ball will go all the way back to Denner. And the Titans will build from the back line. Suppan for Dees. Dees lost the handle, so there will be a throw for the Mustangs, and that will be handled by Moran.
That's that high pressure there coming in from the Mustangs, just forcing the mistake from the Titans.
Perez playing catch with Moran. Moran has to go backwards for Zog. Killer. And Mustangs with a sustained drive. Now they'll rush forward. Foot race. Alabat was trying to get there. Now Perez. Perez from distance, covered up nicely by Sarah Denner.
Yeah, nice strike there. Early doors, it's always good to test the goalkeeper. You know, good for Dinart to get her first touch in also.
Nice challenge by Moran. She's still down. Play will stop. And so take a look at this run of form by the Mustangs.
Yeah, nice strike there. You know, she cut inside from the left-hand side, got her head up. She saw the goalkeeper, just maybe didn't put it where she wanted to. I think she was maybe trying to bend it into that right-hand side, but dragged it to the near post. Easy one in the end for Dinart to gobble up.
Hey, you take a look at Daniela Moran, the sophomore out of Brooklyn. She took some punishment in trying to stam that ball up. Good defensive play, but she is definitely smarting at the moment. And Dees will have the throw. Down the line. Wiseman. Flick forward. Throw will be there, and almost thought there could have been a handball on Juliana Perez. Dees back for Supon. And DeLuca puts it out. DeLuca is checked into the match. Destiny DeLuca, the freshman from here in Melbourne Beach.
Great little turn there. Comes straight into the game. Great little turn to get out of pressure.
You like it when a player comes in off the bench and gets an immediate touch as a way of getting into the flow of game much quicker?
Absolutely, yeah. It's always tough to come into a game, especially a matchup like this. So it's good to get that early touch, build some confidence.
Right now we're 15 minutes into this match, and really not a lot of pressure on either keeper up until this point. If anything, despite not having the ball as much, the Mustangs have put more pressure on Denner, albeit by distance.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're both kind of settled now. The Mustangs have grown into the game a bit more as it's gone on. So we'll see if the Titans can sustain a little bit now and get control of the tempo, which I think will be what Coach Carr's hoping to do.
Lockwood turns on it, does it nicely. The ball's flicked forward. Defender Kilbert will have to chase it all the way back, and then Profit down the line past midfield. Lockwood sends it forward and just too heavy.
Kilbert there, and Zog doing a great job marking up, in charge of that back line, keeping things steady back there.
You know, Ryan, one of the things I've noticed is the balls sent forward by Eastern Florida have been nice balls. They end up being a little too heavy. Are they a little too heavy, or are the strikers not running on the ball fast enough?
Yeah, I mean, I think a little bit of credit to the back line of the Mustangs. They're reading them very well. If they're too high, they're letting them roll through to the goalkeeper. You know, if they're too deep, they're stepping in and winning them early. So the Titans have got to be a little bit smarter now with how they play them. Usually, if you're playing a straight pass, it's quite hard to keep it in without it rolling through to the goalkeeper. So they need to put more of an angle on it and be a little bit smarter with their runs up top.
Tees was a little too heavy for DeLuca. Now that back line is playing very high for the Mustangs. Nice dribbling by Kilbert before she gets her pocket picked. She'll play it back. Fernandez sends it forward, ball pinballing around. And Kilbert will chase, get it back to her keeper. De Silva will keep the keeper honest. But that was a dangerous play. Keeper played on the ball a little bit too long, and Nat De Silva put on the pressure. Those are the types of things that turn games.
Yeah, well read by the by De Silva there. She saw the bad touch of the goalkeeper, and she, you know, her eyes lit up. She thought this is her chance to maybe snatch it and get a goal. Goalkeeper did well finally to just get rid of it.
Throw by the Titans. Went towards the 18. Lockwood out wide. Now the ball will play into the middle. Then all the way back. Supon. DeLuca was looking for Wiseman. Ponce. Throw will be the Titans. Dees will have it. And after surveying, goes for Wiseman. Nice ball forward. It's going to be a foot race. Here come the Titans. Will that roll in? Just wide. Stays in. DeLuca cleared out by that back line. Nice job by Kilbert on the defense. That might have saved the first goal of the match.
Fantastic ball by Katie Lockwood. That's exactly what I was talking about. Just putting a bit more angle on the pass. She slid it right between the fullback and the centre back. What a delicate pass, and then slid across beautifully for De Silva, who just couldn't get there in time.
Nice job by Profit to cut off the angle, otherwise this would have been a 1-0 game. Forced her to go out wide left. Dees, long throw for Wiseman. Gets through, Wiseman will pick up the loose ball. Nice cut inside. Wiseman out wide. Oh, that's cleared off that back line brilliantly by Kilbert.
Yeah, looking for that angle ball again, just in between those two. They're going to keep looking for that one, I think.
That ball will be sent into the Titans' defensive area. A mistake there. Foot race, shot from distance, trying to chip the keeper. That was a heads-up play, Ryan. Keeper well off her line. And that shot from the outside by Ponce. She was looking for her 8th of the season.
That's Ponce. That's the one that the Titans have to be careful of. She's got her head up beautifully there and just saw Deinhardt creeping off her line, and she's gone for it, and it's a great effort.
Take a look at that Monroe shot. Ponce.
Yeah,
great vision.
Saw her just check there right before she hit it. She got her head up, just saw Deinhardt cheating a little bit off her line. If that would have gone in, that would have been some goal from Ponce.
Nice one-handed save by the sophomore keeper. The German played previously in New York. Moran. Station-to-station play by the Titans. Into the middle for Wiseman. Sent out wide, looking for Kamal. And that will be a throw for the Titans. Knocking on the door once again. 21 minutes into this first half.
Wiseman's doing a good job in the midfield there, just recognising pressure, able to check her shoulder and turn out. She's doing some nice little turns in there, just needs to execute that ball out wide that she's had a couple of times now that the Mustangs have cut out.
Kilbert puts the ball past the touchline, so throw-in coming up for Eastern Florida. And this one may very well serve as kind of like a mini corner kick.
Yeah, I mean, they'll be trying to work a delivery from here for sure. Whether it's getting into someone's feet and back. Longest throw here from
Gomez. DeLuca, if she can chase it down, might be able to work it to the right foot, and that's cleared out off that back line by Kilbert. Titans right back on it. Dees inside. Flag was down. Sarah Kamal couldn't get there, but we do have an injured player down. It's Nat De Silva. De Silva, the Brazilian sophomore. And she's slow to get up. You look at Coach Carr?
Coach Carr will be quite happy with how his team started. He'll be worrying a little bit about Ponce after he saw her creativity there with that last strike. But he'll be happy with how the Titans have started and how they've played out of pressure. Just need to start creating the chances. Just need to start converting some of these chances.
So everybody is standing up once again, so we will restart the clock. And the keeper will get us started. Fernandez goes backwards for her keeper, sent forward over the head of Lockwood. Chipped over, flag will stay down. Well off her line was Dennard. But here come the Mustangs once again from distance. But that won't have enough.
Dinah will be comfortable with that one. She'll like them all day long. Right into her hands from distance there. Great goalkeeping right before it. Saw the danger, off her line quickly to clear that one away.
Serrano thought that she could catch the keeper off her line, but that was not the case. And now forward is Fernandez. Ball's over the top, but nobody home for the Titans, so that will go all the way back to Profit. Profit right up the gut, and that was one that De Silva, if she had broken on it, could have been one-on-one with Profit. Ball's over the top. Ponce, she backs away from it. Here's Lockwood. She's got some friends to her left. Centers. De Silva put one foot on it. Profit got there first. If De Silva was able to control that, she would have had a great opportunity to put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, we're seeing some of the strength and power on the offensive side now of Lockwood, who burst past her defender there and then whipped a great ball in between the defenders and the goalkeeper for De Silva, who just couldn't get enough on it.
The whistle goes against DeLuca. So now Gonzalez back for Zog. Gilbert. Gilbert was looking for Ponce, but Ponce was coming back to the ball. So that'll be a throw deep for the Titans.
Little mix-up in communication there. Ponce was checking in off the line. I think she wanted it to get it to feet so she could turn, run at the defenders. Gilbert had a different idea, looking in behind. So those things will straighten themselves out as the game goes on.
Are you surprised by the pace of play? We're now 25 minutes in, and the pace has only gotten faster.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, they've come in, they've high pressed. Both teams have had good pressure, high up the field, and it just hasn't dropped off at all.
Lockwood sends it forward, gets past De Silva. De Silva still fighting for it. Zog wins that battle, but she will give the ball right back to the Titans. You take a look at this, Ryan, and a nice run once again by Lockwood looking for De Silva.
Oh, great run, great pass, but great defending. She read that all the way.
Another long throw coming up into the box. De Silva, that was Kamal went wide. That ball is down the line. It's going to be a foot race. And we're going to have a goal kick for Profit. I got to tell you, Ryan, I'm really impressed with the two center backs, with Zog and Gilbert. They have really clogged up the middle, created problems for the Titans.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been good. That little grab there, maybe. Little pull on the shoulder. Maybe not enough to warrant the penalty, but definitely a few more of them, and the referee might start looking in that direction.
The Venezuelan freshman got the better end of that one. Wiseman dancing around. Kamal, and that's Knocked away by Moran. Dees put her head on it. And now Kamal will come over and watch it go out.
Just going back to what you said about the two centre-backs there, Bruce, they've been absolutely fantastic so far. They've gobbled up anything that's come their way, and they've been in charge, controlling, organising and talking exactly what you want from your two centre-halves in a big game like this.
You know, we were talking when we were preparing for the game tonight, and we were talking about number 20, Zog from Switzerland. And I made reference to the fact General Zog from comic fame. And I got to tell you, she's playing like a general tonight.
She is, yeah. And Kilbert next to her, the Swedish central defender. They seem to have a good connection between the two of them.
Lockwood is down. Play will stop. Yeah, we got a European Union going on between Kilbert and Zog.
Got a lot of international flavour, the Mustangs. Venezuela, Sweden, Ecuador, Spain, England, Switzerland. It's very important for them to get on the same page with each other with so many different cultures out there.
Yeah, you look at the starting lineup for Monroe, only 2 Americans, and they're both from Brooklyn.
Yeah, locals for the Mustangs. Very important to have. They understand what it's about. They understand the college system and what it means to play for Monroe, and they'll be key for the internationals to help them settle in.
All right, so we're going to take a look at the injury to Lockwood right here. It's going to happen in the corner of the screen. Looks like she just came down a little funny after the header.
Yeah, it didn't seem like there was any contact there. Just either as she landed, a bit awkward maybe.
Okay, so that will bring Darrow back in. See what Darrow does in this 4-2-3-1 up top, as Lockwood has been very active, and she's really been the driver. You know, wearing the number 14, but she's kind of been playing the 10 tonight.
Yeah. I mean, she's been everywhere. Like we talked about beforehand. She's been defensively there when they need her, and then going forward, she's been sparking all the attacks. Well, they'll be hoping that she can get herself back on there.
Tees goes back for Suppan. Suppan over the top, looking for Darrow. Foot race between her and Zog, but the flag did go up. Late flag on that one. The ball was well down towards the corner before the whistle.
Yeah, and Zog was there again. You know, I think even if she was onside there, Zog was body across. She was there, ready to sweep it up. But nice ball from Suppan. Nice to see them change it up a bit and go a bit more direct. Keep the Mustangs on their toes.
Serrano will direct traffic. Right foot. Cleared out by Suppan. Perez trying to get past Suppan. Keeps it in. Slows it up. Ooh, nutmeg. Went right through Dees' legs. Whistle will stop play, and it will be the Mustangs' ball.
Tantalizing play there by Perez. She beats one, sees the next one coming in, pops it through her legs, and then it's just brought down. She'll be a little bit disappointed she didn't get away there, because she was on to run in and maybe put a good cross in, but the free kick here is a dangerous one, so we'll see if they can get anything from it.
Right foot will be Abelat. Left foot will be Ponce. See which way they go. They go with Ponce. Going right at the keeper, and she snatches it out of the air.
Yeah, not the worst ball, but you got to put a bit more pressure on the goalkeeper there.
Zog got there first. Titans will end up controlling the ball. Sent forward for De Silva. De Silva is taken down. Take a look at that free kick again, Ryan, and Ponce goes right at it for the 8th.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to put it on the goalkeeper, the first cross you have, and just like to see a few more of the Mustangs there crash the goalkeeper and maybe force her into making a mistake.
Ponce was looking for her 8th of the season and her 8th in 8 games Coming into this game, Mustangs 4-3 on the year. Those 3 losses to top 20 teams. And for the Titans, they are 4-1. 4 straight wins to open up the season and a loss to Daytona the last time out. Supon sent forward for Wiseman, and Wiseman goes back for Whitaker. Whitaker sends it forward. That whistle will stop play.
Yeah, DeRoe's got to get herself onside there earlier. She's got enough time to be onside. It's just a little bit lazy walking behind the back line there. If she gets herself onside early there, she can check to the ball and bring others in. But again, a good line from the back 4.
Kilbert, who so far has had an absolutely outstanding match in the middle. Foot race, and Darrow loses that one to Serrano. Chamelet. Nice defense, sets up good offense. Darrow sends it forward. It's cleared out by Serrano. Rodriguez slides it forward nicely. And Dees will give. Take a look at what effort by Chamelet.
Lovely little move there. She's just starting to get, the Titans are just starting to get a hold on the size of the field. You know, they've got a big field here. Chamelet there, realising the space she's got, just taps it one side of the defender and dances the other. Beautiful bit of play, and then the hustle afterwards just makes it even better.
That will go out of play, so it will be a throw for the Titans with 13 minutes left in this first half. Ryan, you're a little surprised by the firepower on both sides of this team, on both sides of this game, that we haven't seen a goal already.
Yeah, we've definitely come close. I think Ponce has come the closest with a delicate chip. But yeah, I mean, the firepower from both and the goals that they've scored in previous games, I think it's only a matter of time till we see the deadlock being broken.
Rodriguez centers, but that is on top of the net. Not exactly where you want it to be, but nonetheless, the Titans will take it. Supon will kick this one away.
I think Deinhardt is struggling from a little groin strain from training earlier in the week, so she won't be kicking much long tonight. It'll be interesting to see how she deals with pass backs that she has to get rid of quickly under pressure, and how she'll deal with needing to kick it long in those times.
Here comes Darrow on the outside. Gonna have to pull up the brakes to center. She does, looking for De Silva, and that stays in play. So Profit will stop that attempt by the Titans.
Again, using the size of the field, getting out wide, getting crosses in the box. The Titans are just starting to do that well now. Zog there with a good clearance, but she would have hoped that she got more on that one.
Throw for the Mustangs coming up. And here come the Mustangs. Wiseman trying to shut down Ponce. Ponce gets past Wiseman. And that pass is intercepted by Chamelet.
Can hear the Eastern Florida men's soccer team below us here chanting away, getting into the game, which is good to see.
That's a great thing about college athletics. The men cheer for the women cheer for the men. There's that camaraderie, and they work to make each other better.
Exactly. I mean, everyone knows as a player, you love to have people out there. You love to have the stands full. No one likes to play in front of an empty crowd. So, you know, the boys coming out tonight. I'm sure the girls will be at their game later tonight. It just makes the game a lot better, and even for the spectators that get to be here and see it.
So Profit rolls it out for Zog, for Moran. Intercepted by Dees. Moran gets it back off the chest. Chamelet puts it out of play. Just over 10 minutes left, and we're still scoreless. Moran will take her time surveying which way she wants to go. Looks like she's looking for Perez, and she doesn't go there. She looks for Rodriguez. Rodriguez can't get to that one. And Carroll was able to get it over to Wiseman momentarily. Serrano for Ponce. Ponce will work to get past DeLuca. Pulls up the brakes, work backwards. Another throw for the Mustangs coming up. As you look at DeLuca, the local freshman. Mustangs are trying to move forward, but the Titans have a better idea. That's sent forward and out. Mustangs will throw.
Again,
right near the Eastern Florida bench.
Again, the Mustangs just continue with that high pressure. You know, you can hear the shouts from the bench for them to press whenever the Titans have the ball, and be interested to see how long they can keep it up. They've done very well at it so far.
Zog for Moran. Chamelet will come over and say hello. Puts enough pressure that Moran puts it past the touchline. Dees. And she earns a throw for Dees once again. Chamelet played it well off the body of Rodriguez. Dees with the long throw. She was looking for Darrow. Serrano got there first. Zog puts her head on it. Perez. She'll dribble. And then cleared by Kilbert. Suppan will play it back to her keeper. Right foots it. Chamelet. Moran gets there, but Chamelet gets it right back. She'll turn and fire into the middle for DeLuca. Carroll staying on. Suppan. That ball for Chamelet. Chamelet over the top. Darrow, flag is down. Just inside the 18. Profit picked it up.
Great patient bit of build up there by the Titans. Knocking it around the middle, under pressure the whole time, just to free up enough space to put a ball over the top for Darrow. A little bit too much on it, but they keep doing that, they're going to get one soon.
Dees was unable to handle that one. You take a look at Chamelet.
Beautiful, gets her head up. Darrow has made the run across the line. Just a little bit too much on it. She can get more of an angle on it so that it's not running straight to the keeper. It will give Darrow a chance to stretch it down with her pace.
Good ball movement by the Titans. Moran will throw this one in. We're under 7 minutes to go. Alabat, Serrano, Fernandez. Fernandez loses the handle. Darrow loses her feet. Zog. Mustangs get it back. Perez trying to get past Carroll. She does for Ponce. Ponce will work it into the middle. Corner coming up for the Mustangs.
It's an important time of the game now as you get towards that last 5 minutes of the half. It's the key moment of the game. A lot of goals are scored in the last few minutes of a half, so they'll want to make sure that set pieces here, they're organised and switched on.
Albalot trying to direct traffic. Goes short. Shot knocked away. Shot from distance is off the mark, but knocked away. Last touch by a white kid, so it will be a corner on the other side. And we'll take another look at this exchange.
Yeah, a little trick play here. Looked like it was straight off the training ground. Did well to stay on her feet there and Could have easily got tackled there and been a penalty, but she stayed on her feet, looked to get the shot off, and Titans were just able to get her away.
Fernandez will take this one. Right foot will swing away from Dennert, high in the air. Mustangs will control, and they will have a set piece.
Yeah, the Titans have got to be careful here, giving away too many set pieces around the box and the corners. You can tell that the Mustangs have been working on these plays. Their hand signals and movement around. So the Titans have got to stay switched on here and maybe not give so many of these away.
So you see the conversation between Albalat, Perez, Serrano, and Fernandez comes over to have a brief chat.
I'd be surprised if they don't try and shoot here and test the goalkeeper.
Looks like Perez will take this one with the right foot. Goes right at the keeper and easily handled by Sarah Dennert.
Yeah, good work, good footwork there from the goalkeeper. She made it look easier than it was. Slid across the goal well, caught it, made it look an easy save, but great footwork.
Dees and Carroll, that was intended for Shamala. We'll take a look at this free kick once again by Perez.
Yeah, tries to bend it in that top right corner, and the goalkeeper slides across early, gets her body in line with it, and is able to make an easy catch.
Chamelet stopped momentum momentarily. Mustangs back on it. We're inside 4 minutes. And we're also, Ryan, at the point of the game where if there is a late goal before the end of the half, that changes things completely. Because the team that could score a goal ends up going into the locker room feeling really good about the way they closed out the first half. The team that gives up the goal is trying to figure out how did we play 40 plus minutes before we ended up giving up a goal, as that ball goes out and the Titans will kick it in. Now it's the kind of the mindset. You don't want to give up a goal at the end of a half.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, scoring right before the half, that can change the momentum of the game right away. And you know, the coaches will be starting to think already, you know, what their team talk's going to be, what changes they want to make at half time, and personnel, tactics. So a goal can change that completely right on the spot.
Darrow doing some nice dribbling, still getting forward, stays on the ball. Titans will pick up the loose one. Wiseman running forward, takes the shot from distance. Was Wiseman wise in that? It's late in the half, you're controlling the ball, you've got numbers going forward to take a shot from 30 plus out?
I want to say that she was trying to cross it. I want to say that she wasn't meaning to put that one on frame, but that's the tiredness that kicks in at this stage of the game. And like you say, this point of the game, you don't really want to give it back to the goalkeeper right away and have them in your half. So she will hope for a little bit of execution on the next one.
Carroll goes back to Supon. Chamelet, ridden off the ball momentarily by Serrano, goes back to Supon. Supon will go over the top. Darrow trying to time a run, but that pass was short and headed away by Zog. Perez for Fernandez. Serrano. Knocked away. Good defense by the Titans. Fighting through. Dees. And De Silva can't handle that one. Moran chipping into the middle. De Silva with 1 minute to go. Garaga lost the handle. Mustangs moving forward. Pons loses the handle. It's cleared out. Too much. We'll have a throw on the other side of the pitch by the Mustangs.
Titans will be happy that they can breathe a little bit there. They were under a little bit of pressure, finding it hard to get it out of their half. So they'll be happy there to just get the clearance out for a throw in and regather their thoughts.
It looks like we're going to end the half with the Titans. One last push, long throw, high in the air, looking for Darrow. That ball is still anybody's game. Carroll for De Silva, cleared out by the Mustangs. Whitaker is going to have to chase that one down, go back to Dennert to end the half.
3, 2, 1.
Suppan with the last touch of the first half. So, Ryan, quick thought on the first half, both teams.
Very even, absolutely. There'll be both coaches will be excited to get in, get some words to their team, change some things around, and try and get the momentum going into the second half.
We're going to jump out, take a break. Halftime in Melbourne, 0-0 between Monroe and Eastern Florida. We'll be back with halftime.
Oh, great opportunity here for a shot on goal. Count it.
Here's all the respect. Shaw drills it. My goodness gracious.
Play it live. Another shot on goal. Count it.
Eastern Florida State College women's soccer team takes on the Broward College Seahawks. Live Monday at 6 on WEFS.
Head down.
Recently, the Eastern Florida women's soccer team met with the media to discuss the 2017 season. Head coach Jeff Carr believes it will be his team's depth that can lead the Titans to their 7th straight conference title.
We got a lot of talent and the most depth we have ever had as a team. And when the preseason started, we had 28 on the roster, which is the biggest roster we've ever had as well. So we're really excited about the potential that this team has as a team. We have a little bit of a physical aspect to it that I don't think we've had in the past. We have a couple, over 6-footers that can, bang with different types of styles of play. I think we're still going to be a possession-oriented team, but I think, again, I can't reiterate enough the depth that we actually have at a lot of different positions.
Strength of the team is teamwork for a big one and fight till the end. I think we just gel as a team and we all count on one another and push everyone. So if someone's having a bad game, just give them that, keep going, and then they've got it.
We work really hard and we don't have one single good player. We're all everyone's good and we work as a unit. I think that's really well because you can't shut down just one person.
So the motto for this season is 7+1. So the idea of that is we want to win the 7th conference title, and when we do that, it'll hopefully lead on to the 1 nationals, but we have to do the 7th before the 1.
I think you just have to take every game, one game at a time. You can't necessarily think okay, we're gonna go to the national championship right away, because it takes that one game in that moment. You can't think of the games in the week after or even later in the week. You just have to take that one game, win that one game, and then you can focus on the next one.
So check the website for game dates and times and come out and support your Titans. Admission is free.
We're high energy. We're going to, move the ball over the field. We're going to press, and hopefully we're going to score a lot of goals from different players this year.
I attend Eastern Florida State College, and I'm a part of the Airframe and Power Plant Certification Program. Here I'm getting an all-around picture of what I'm able to do, from sheet metal fabrication to actual troubleshooting and actual systems works. It's definitely given me a much further knowledge base than I ever could imagine I would ever get before. The instructors are actually really, really great. Their knowledge base from their military experience to their civilian experience has really given me a different outlook on, I guess, aircraft maintenance. It helps me to transition from my knowledge from the military to civilian life, because it is different in the way we conduct business on the flight lines and the way we do maintenance on aircraft. My passion is really to work with Northrop Grumman, from their back shops to their flight line works to someday even manufacturing engineering. I would highly recommend this program to someone else, especially other women.
Aviation careers are taking off at Eastern Florida State College's new Aviation Center, with FAA-approved programs for aviation mechanics and technicians. Graduates have great job opportunities with top aviation companies and commercial space companies launching the next generation of human spaceflight at Kennedy Space Center. Don't delay. Contact Eastern Florida State College today.
Welcome back to the field house. What a beautiful night here in Melbourne. Just gorgeous on a night that a couple of days ago, you look at the forecast, Ryan, and it was supposed to rain all night. I thought I was going to have to bring a poncho to the ballpark. I'm Bruce Silverman along with Ryan Moon, and beautiful night to play football, beautiful pitch to play football on. And so far, we've seen a beautiful game.
Yeah, I mean, the conditions are perfect. I mean, these are the conditions you want to play football in. And, you know, both teams have shown that. And the size of the field's good. It enables you to play, pass the ball, keep it on the ground. The condition of the field is great. It's flat. There's no bobbles. You know, you can't ask for much more on a night like tonight. And the players have come out, shown both sides of the ball that they're doing a good job. And it's been a great game so far.
It has been a back-and-forth, wide-open game. Let's go to the highlights and take a look at the first 45 minutes of action. It's been back and forth, chances on both sides.
Yeah,
that shot right there.
A lot of half chances we've seen so far. There haven't been too many clear-cut chances, but little half chances like this one just...
Yeah, Chamelet.
Nearly in.
Looked like she had the angle. It was cut off by Profit. Another opportunity here. Cleared out by that great back line of Monroe.
Yeah, I mean, this was a great one here. Great vision and awareness to spot the goalkeeper off her line, and Dynart did great to just get her feet back in to save it.
Lockwood centers, trying to team up with De Silva, and De Silva just probably a step too late.
Little training ground play here. Very delicate, nice little step around the defender. A lot of half chances that have been created out of nothing, which shows a lot for these players that, you know, when the chances aren't coming, if they can get something out of their feet and make something happen out of nothing.
Number of set pieces late in the half by Monroe because of fouls, maybe some cynical fouls, maybe some good fouls, but fouls nonetheless. We start taking a look at what both of these teams are doing. Moments ago, you see Coach right there from Monroe talking to his girls. What is he saying right now that they need to do to make some changes?
I mean, I think he's probably pretty happy with how they've played first half. He'll be extremely happy with his back four and his two centre halves. Zog and Kilbert have done a fantastic job at nullifying the Titan offense. They've been there when it's gone over the top. They've been there when it's been played into feet. So he'll be really happy with how they've done defensively. He'll just be looking for them to now be a bit more relaxed, a bit more composed going forward.
And then you take a look at Jeff Carr's club, 4-1 on the season coming in. They're coming off of a loss, now a scoreless draw in the first half. What are they going to be looking for? What can they change to really challenge Carmen Profit on the other end?
Yeah, I mean, the nerves will start to kick in for the Titans. You know, obviously coming off the loss, without scoring in the first half here, they'll be really hoping. Coach Carr will be looking to get them a goal early on here to relax some of the nerves. I think if they can get one goal, settle themselves down, they'll really start to come into this game, and we'll see a lot more attack and explosiveness from the Titans.
You take a look at Nat De Silva icing down that left leg. We saw Katie Lockwood check out of the match with an injury. We're looking for an update on that. They teamed up very, very well in the first half. If Katie Lockwood can't come back and Coach Carr has to go with some, she will start with the second half. So that is a good thing for Carr because De Silva and Lockwood look like a really nice tandem. What do they need to do to get past that back line?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, they've teamed up really well. The two players that were there last year, You know, they'll just be looking to get on the same page against the defense. Once they've worked the defense out a little more, they'll start to know the angles and the positions that they need to get in, and it'll take a little bit of time, but they'll hope to do it early in the second half.
Beautiful night here in Melbourne to play some football. We're going to jump out and take a break, but do come back and join us for what will be a very entertaining second 45 minutes of action as the Titans host the Mustangs of Monroe. We'll be back.
Oh, great opportunity here for a shot on goal. Count it.
Here's with the respect. Shaw drills it. My goodness gracious.
Play is live. Another shot on goal. Count it.
The Eastern Florida State College women's soccer team takes on the Broward College Seahawks. Live Monday at 6 on WEFS.
It's about the process and the depth of the team for Eastern Florida's men's soccer in 2017. Coach Oliver Twelvetrees and some of his team recently met with the media to convey what it will take to get back to a conference title.
The key really is going day by day, trying to have that 1% improvement every day throughout the season, or even throughout the year, you know, and that's what we tried to do in the spring, and I've seen that in the performances so far in the preseason and practices, and I've seen that ability of the boys to really believe in the process and try and improve, do the right things. If they do the right things, we know that we have the talent, the results will come.
And I think from a team aspect, we've got a lot more depth in the squad. Every position's got 2 or 3 great players now who could step in and fill in. And I think that's going to be a real big difference come the end of the season after everyone's played long, hard games.
Great players in their position. We got incoming D1 transfers for our back line now, so we have more depth there, more competition. Everyone's going to be better off because of that.
Everybody has their own style, and so I love seeing it. Everybody's hungry, they want to be the best, and they want a starting position. So it pushes everybody, every practice, every training session.
With the group, what's impressed me the most is the fact that everyone is from different backgrounds, and we've come together to make such a very strong team. We go into preseason, you could see everyone working, you could see everyone talking to each other, everyone getting to know each other very well so that we can make a good team.
So check the website for game dates and times and come out and support your Titans. Admission is free.
We're certainly going to score goals. You know, if you want to watch fast-paced, electric football, then there's only one place to come, and that's the Titan Soccer Complex.
Currently, I'm enrolled at Eastern Florida State College in the AMT program, that's Aircraft Maintenance Technology, and it's a program that just started. I'm a member of the first class here at Eastern Florida. Everything we do here is FAA approved. When you're finished with this program, you will be able to receive your AMP as long as you pass all of the FAA written tests. All of the instructors here are ANPs. They have that background. Some of them have military backgrounds, some of them have teaching backgrounds already. My instructor, for example, Hampton, he was in the Army. When he got out of the Army, he took AMP school, got his AMP, and he's been working in the industry ever since. Most of the other AMP schools are just bookwork. And we actually have the cool equipment. We've got the planes, we've got the engines to work on and get that experience that you can't really get anywhere else. My biggest interest after graduating here is going to be aerospace. Those aerospace facilities like SpaceX, Northrop Grumman, GE, those are probably my top 3.
Join the fast-growing and rewarding field of healthcare at Eastern Florida State College's new Health Sciences Institute, where you can earn bachelor's degrees, associate's degrees, and certificates in a wide range of exciting careers, such as nursing, surgical technology, emergency care, radiography, sonography, and more. Don't delay. Contact Eastern Florida State College today.
Oh, great opportunity here for a shot on goal. Count it.
Here's with the respect. Shaw drills it. My
Eastern Florida State College women's soccer team takes on the Broward College Seahawks. Live Monday at 6 on WEFS.
Welcome back. Time for Titans soccer from the field house here in Melbourne. I'm Bruce Silverman along with Ryan Moon. And Ryan, we played 45. We had a 15-minute break. We'll switch sides. Monroe in the blue will go from the right to the left on the screen. The Titans in their home whites will go from the left to the right. Scoreless after 45 minutes of action. You got to wonder what it's going to take for one of these clubs to get it past the other keeper. We already have a change. We haven't seen her yet. Silva gets us started for the Mustangs.
So far it's been a tale of the two defenses. They've done a fantastic job shutting down the strikers.
Perez sends it forward. Abelat into the box. Silva got past her. Defense will turn it around. Nice stand-up play. Perez trying to center. Ends up doing so. That ball into the middle. Serrano trying to turn on it. Loose ball. Silva dodged a bullet there because there might have been a handball. And another handball. But Kirsten Schroeder does not call it. From distance, and that's going to be over the mark. Fernandez teed it up. But I think the Titans really got away with not one but two on that, Ryan.
Yeah, it was definitely a couple in there. And, you know, they say if your hand's in an unnatural position when the ball hits it and it helps you out, it should be a penalty kick. And it did look like the first one, her hand was behind her while she was on the ground. And the second one with her arm up in the air in an unnatural position. So Titans may have got away with one there.
That would have been a tough place to have a handball inside the box. We'll take a look at both of those. And we'll take a look at the first one there.
And then there, just as she raises her arm there in an unnatural position, you kind of wonder whether the referee's got a good angle or whether his angle's a little bit blocked by the players there.
Throw right there. And the pressure. Abelat out wide for Ponce. Foot race. Ponce on it. She gives it up for Dees. Ball stays in play. Goes off the body of Silva, so throw in for the Titans.
Dees has been impressive tonight. There hasn't been a lot that's gone down the Titans' left-hand side, and she's been back there to gobble it up when it has come. So, been impressed with her so far.
And it's interesting that Coach Sanchez has moved Ponce over to play against Dees.
Yeah, we'll see how she deals with that.
Titans will move forward. Gomez off the mark. Titans right back on it. Lockwood back in the match. DeLuca, and that ball is just pinballing around before Abelat will move forward on it. Goes over the top. Denner's going to have to chase that one down. Ponce is on it. Center, Silva whiffs. Abelat. Fernandez. Fernandez still battling, able to dribble out of trouble. Flicked in by Moran. Ponce. And she'll want to have that one back. Mustangs still on the attack. Silva put it in the air. Perez goes out wide. Mustangs inside the box, and that one will slide through the 18. throw coming up because Gomez kicked it out.
A lot of pressure early on from the Mustangs. They've come out raring to go. Obviously, Coach Sanchez got into them a little bit at half-time. This will be an important period for the Titans to hold on.
Donnellan stood up by Lockwood. Whistle stops play, and it will be Titans ball. Don't think Serrano got the message on that one.
I'll tell you, Lockwood from Huddersfield, England, has come back on from being injured, and she has flown into 2 or 3 massive tackles early on here. Not shy at all from her injury, which is great to see.
Yeah, the sophomore has had a great game tonight. It'll be interesting to see if she can get that timing back with Nat De Silva that she had in the first half before she checked out. So actually it will be Mustang ball. Obel at right foot. Goes short, intercepted nicely by Wiseman. Zog from distance, trying to chip the keeper, but a little too much.
Dinah will be happy with that. That's a breather she can get. She's happy with those balls over the top there.
And you see going short, Wiseman stepping in front.
Well read there by Wiseman. I mean, she was onto that. Great awareness, stepped in and won it. And maybe a little hand on the shoulder there to push her as she skipped by the defender.
Chamelet showcased there. Sarah Dennert has been caught off her line a number of times in this match. As the match progresses, does she get the memo, or is that just her style of play?
I think she's an aggressive keeper. She wants to be off her line, ready for any through balls to clear away. It's an aggressive approach, but she hasn't been caught out yet, so we'll have to give her the benefit of the doubt that she can pull off the good saves when they do come along.
Ball pinballing around. Nobody seems to want to control it. 50-50 between Lockhart and Serrano, and that ball will actually go out. It's a missed call by the referee, as that ball was definitely off of DeLuca, but it will be a throw for Gomez.
And there's another one from Lockwood. Straight away, getting into the tackles, going up for the headers. She's not shying away at all this second half. She means business.
Gomez long throw off the head of Serrano. And that 50-50 will go the way of the Titans.
Saw one, those are. Just you come down, just a little late nudge, nothing reckless in it. Little mistimed, but as you land awkwardly there, they can be a little bit sore.
Check that, it was actually Mustang ball. Mustangs really have been the aggressors through the first 7 minutes of the second half. They basically controlled all of the action. Zog sends it forward. Carroll trying to go over the top.
So the Mustangs will be hoping they can get a goal in this period. They're having a good little spell right now. They're hoping it can pay off.
Ball sent forward. Ponce has to pull up the brakes. Centered into the box. Serrano couldn't get that shot off, but it will be a Mustang throw.
Yeah, Lockwood then again there, clearing up the danger. Ponce is causing some problems. She's 5'1", she's got a low center of gravity. She's got the speed to get in behind and the footwork to keep hold of it when she gets there. She's drawing defenders to her and being very creative when she gets the ball.
Donnellan for Serrano. Perez. Fernandez. Avalot, nice ball for Fernandez. Left foot inside. Supon casually clears.
We haven't seen a lot of Albalot this game, but she's just starting to come into the game now. She's getting a little bit of time in front of the back four. As you see here, she's got time to turn and play the ball. As a defender, they should be trying to keep them back facing their goal rather than giving them that time to turn and play through balls and run at the back four. So great awareness there from Albalot to see the space and turn and play a nice little slip ball into the path.
Moran was in chase, and you saw Coach Sanchez telling everybody, get down there, because it was the Titans' ball. This is really the first time in this second half that we have seen the Titans on this side of the pitch. Ball into the face of a Mustang. The ball goes all the way down. And Dennert will play it well out of her office. We'll have a stoppage of play with the injured Mustang down.
Yeah, it looked like he might have been the ball there. Just caught her as Lockwood tried to flick it over her head. Just right in the face there. Saw one.
Yeah, and that's a shot to the face from short distance. The Spaniard Fernandez.
She'll get the magic sponge on that, squirt some water on that, and hopefully in a couple of minutes she'll be right as rain.
Is that a situation where they would do concussion protocol because of the close distance of taking that shot to the noggin?
I think it would depend on how she is when the athletic trainer gets over there. I'm sure when they get over there, they'll ask a couple of initial questions and see how they feel, and then if any concerns at all, they'll be right in there to follow up.
So one Spaniard out, one Spaniard in. Alba Gonzalez checks in for Gemma Fernandez. Ball over the top. It will be a foot race. De Silva was trying to get there, but it will be a throw for the Titans deep in this end of the pitch.
A little bit of a different approach there from the Titans. They've gone direct pretty early there, tried to stretch the Mustangs out and get into their half. Now they're in here, they'll be hoping to stay in here a little longer.
Gomez. That ball was sent out by Kilbert. Not much action. We were full of praise in the first half for Monroe's Kilbert and Zog. They haven't had much to do in this second half.
No, it's been a little bit easy for them this first part. We'll see if De Silva and Lockwood come into the game a little bit more and start to create some.
Gomez. Long throw into the box. Chamelet. But it will be a corner.
You know, getting the ball in the box like that is always dangerous. It's hard to get a long throw with the size of the field, but she does a great job here. Great arm strength to get it that distance. And Chamelet gets enough just to get a toe on it and force Profit to make the save.
So the sophomore out of England will right foot this one. High in the air, nice ball, headed just wide left. Nice ball.
Yeah, great delivery. She's got the pace on the ball. She's put it up there, giving everyone a chance to get their head on it.
Love that camera angle right there. Great job, guys.
I mean, what a leap. I think that was Supon with the leap there.
And Fernandez checks back into the match. Profit will take care of that one. Opportunity for the Titans from the middle. Lockwood sent it forward. So Ryan, I'll ask you this question. We've spent a lot of time talking about the sophomore Katie Lockwood. What is the attractiveness of a kid from England coming to play college soccer? Because, you know, you might know something about that.
Yeah, I mean, they just bring a different flavor. You know, it's obviously you have the Spaniards that Monroe have. They bring a different type of flair. The English bring a little bit different side to the game, a physical side of the game. You know, and Lockwood's got that experience, got the engine in the midfield there, and you know you can see by some of her tackles.
Oblet, whoa, wide, and that might be the best strike towards goal we've seen all night.
Absolutely, what a rocket!
And you see this Fernandez.
Great little touch there. She just takes it to the side and smacks one right across the goalkeeper. Deinart's probably thanking her post there that it went just by.
And as you mentioned earlier, Supon takes this one because of the injury to Dennert. But you can't keep a good lady down.
No,
and she'll stay in
not.
the match.
Here, you'll just see it. She takes it from the right-hand side of the box. Well, maybe not on that one.
All right, we'll work on getting that replay because that would have been a great vantage point. on that shot. Abelot intercepted. Zog will send it forward. Fernandez. Ponce. Abelot. Back to Ponce. Pulls up the brakes. Shot from distance. Snatched out of the air by Denner.
Yeah, tough one to score from that angle. She'll be looking, hopefully next time she'll be looking to maybe put a cross in the box there, but always good to test the goalkeeper nonetheless. If you don't shoot, you don't score.
It was Wayne Gretzky who said you miss 100% of the shots you do not take.
Exactly.
And who knew the Great One was such a prophet? That one's off the mark. Titans will cover back up. Right in front of the referee, we do have a whistle. Moran. Let's go back and take a look at that goal opportunity for Monroe.
Yeah, great little touch here. Sidesteps the defender and then wraps her foot round the ball wonderfully and just takes it past the post.
Seeing that she opened her hips up a little too much, if she kept them closed, she had that far post.
Yeah, absolutely. She did a great job initially to open her hips up the other direction to allow Dinah to think she's going the other side, and then she wrapped them around, but like you said, her hips just took it too far around. Her shoulder went out and it just whistled by the post.
Potts, Abelot, she sends it forward, and that will be shielded nicely back to the keeper. It will be a throw for the Mustangs here in the 15th minute.
Abelot is just getting a lot of time in between the back four and the midfield. She's coming off the defenders and she's getting a little bit of time to get the ball, turn and get her head up. It's just causing the Titans a little bit of problems right now.
Silva with the throw. Long throw down the line intended for Abelot, but it was sent out. And once again, Mustang throw towards the corner. Cleared out by DeLuca, but right back for the Mustangs. And look at that. Kilbert all the way down the pitch.
Kilbert matched with Lockwood, two people that have had a great game so far.
Nice run down the line. Ponce has options. Centers all the way through. And that will have enough pace to go past the touchline.
Yeah, Ponce is causing a lot of problems down the right there. Moran as well. Both getting forward. Moran's overlapping runs are causing some trouble. Gets her head up wonderfully here.
That was actually Moran who got that ball from Zog. And Darrow checks back into the match. Gomez will take care of this one. We got 30 minutes left in this match, still scoreless. And that's saying something considering coming into this match, the Titans averaging 5 goals a game.
Yeah, I mean, a dynamite offense. It says something for the Mustangs defense that they've been able to keep them shut down so far, because it's not usual that the Titans are kept goalless.
And the visitors keeping the home club scoreless after 60 minutes. Zog sends it forward. And then Titans return the favor, and Profit will play that one at her feet.
We'd like to see the Titans just relax a little bit more on the ball when in possession. Just a little quick and eager to get rid of it. I think if they can get their foot down, foot on the ball a little bit more, get the ball wide, they'll have some success.
Take a look at how this penalty took place. Well, we'll go to the set piece. So set piece opportunity coming up in the second half. Conversation between Lockwood and De Silva.
Good angle this. Looks like it'll probably be a right footer which will in-swing it. She should be looking to aim for that far post here, whip it in with good pace. One of those hard balls to defend where it could go anywhere once it gets in the box.
Nat Da Silva, right foot, drives it right at it, back of the net. 1-0 Titans. She went right at it and made the Mustangs pay. What an effort.
Well, there it is. Right foot, whips it in, right towards the back post. Exactly how we said it should be done, and bam, off the top right post. Couldn't get it any further in the corner. Absolute postage stamp. What a goal.
I like that, postage stamp. Nice job.
That's how a game can swing. It's been all the Mustangs this half, and then all of a sudden one set piece and the whole swing of a game can change.
Now the Titans will move forward again. Carroll. That is Carroll. It was Wiseman that was on the ball. Now Da Silva, and she goes down, and another set piece opportunity as Serrano's not happy. You know, we talked about at the end of the half, Titans were giving up a lot of fouls, putting Mustangs in an opportunity to score. They weren't able to take advantage. That was the closest set piece of the evening, and just an unbelievable effort in the 28th minute by Nat Da Silva.
Yeah, I mean, it's always dangerous giving away those set pieces outside the box, as we were discussing in the first half, and the Titans have made them pay there.
They go short on this one. Gomez will dribble towards the middle, center, and clear it off that back line by Serrano. And now a counter opportunity for the Mustangs. Darrow, and that might be card worthy. Took down Ponce, and it is, in fact.
It's a tactical foul, that one. Chloe Whitaker there realised the Titans were in trouble here. Once she got done on the halfway line, realised she was in a bit of trouble, the back four was in trouble, and Ponce was away, their danger woman, and just brought her down so they could regather behind the ball there.
Farrells checks in, number 20. Mustangs knocked away, and corner coming up as that drive by Moran was knocked away. Ponce will jog over and take this one. Ponce in swinger, she goes short. Chipped in and right into the hands of Denner.
Yeah, some of the Mustangs not happy there with the delivery. I think they were a couple of free players in the middle looking for the delivery, but again, the execution just let her down at the last minute.
So we'll stop play as the goal scorer is down. And it would be a blow to the Titans if Nat Da Silva has to check out. Looks like maybe just a cramp.
Hopefully nothing too serious there for Da Silva. She's been obviously crucial in the score so far. They'll definitely be more happy that she's down now rather than before the goal, though. She was able to get that one. Sure, the coaches.
She's up and leaving the pitch under her own power, which is a good thing. Looks like it could be a cramp and nothing more. It is hot, it is humid. Windows are fogging up in front of us, so you know the humidity here in Florida. And it's amazing how we're already into October and the humidity is still an issue.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, the players have got to adapt to it, and you know, the local Florida girls, which Eastern Florida have a lot of, will be used to it. But the internationals and the players from the Mustangs up from New York, they'll need to adapt to it pretty quickly here.
And you saw Chloe Whitaker checking into the match, the freshman out of Atlanta, with just under 25 minutes to play and another substitution. You take a look at Chloe Whitaker. believe we might see another new face on the pitch for the Titans shortly.
Chloe Whitaker's had a quiet and good game today. She hasn't been in the limelight too much, but she's gone about her business well. And the girl next to her, Una Supon, has been fantastic in organising and talking to her freshman partner there.
That ball will head backwards as Whitaker clears.
It's always important to get a good centre defence partnership that works well. When you've got the speed or height, one of you got one of you got the other. Just getting a good balance between them, and both sets of teams here have a great partnership, both at centre back.
That's sent forward by Zog, but it will go out of play. Nat De Silva with the goal at the 63rd minute, and Darrow picking up the yellow card at 64. So the clock will continue to run as Gomez, as you take a look at Sarah Denner. Perez put her head on it, and that ball is sent forward. Darrow. And she's got some help by a sprinting Van Meer. And Zog will let that one go out.
Yeah, good job by Darrow there, getting the ball under control, holding it up for the Titans so they can get forward. Just like to see a little bit more composure once she's got it under control. See if she can turn and pick out a good pass.
Time will continue to click away with the Titans up by a goal. Nat De Silva with an outstanding free kick to beat Profit. As Profit will pick this one up off the ground.
Yeah, the Titans just getting a little bit settled into the game now, getting a bit more pressure on the Mustangs, getting some time in the final third there.
Gilbert off the head, 50-50, and the whistle will go against Lockwood. And Lockwood's been quiet.
Yeah, she's just been putting herself about here and there. I think on this one, maybe just the leading with the arm in the back there. Good jump by her, but leading with the arm's always going to get you in trouble.
Albalot sprinting forward. Is forced to go into the middle. Fernandez going over the top. Flag stays down. And a nice job off that back line to save a corner is Gomez.
Safety first there, don't mess around with it. If you're under pressure, you're not sure if you're going to be tackled, get rid of it first and foremost.
And you see the chip from Fernandez looking for Gomez, but it was, Gonzalez, but it was Gomez who gave the Mustangs the throw. Perez quickly, but a little too quick for the referee. So Perez will do this one again. Taking a little too long. The survey goes to Ponce. Gets it back. Serrano, and she was looking for Fernandez, but that's going to be a whistle, and Wiseman not too wise on that.
Wiseman, who's had a good game today. She's been fantastic on the ball. Just got a little impatient there, trying to stab in and win it a bit too early. Similar there from Lockwood.
And Lockwood, lucky if no, and that frustration foul in kicking the ball is the reason that she'll go into the referee's book here in the 70th minute.
That's the referee just getting control of the game a little bit. A couple of fouls back to back there. That's him stamping his authority on the game and just getting control of it.
Yeah, they could have gotten the card on the shove in the back of Serrano, but you're definitely going to get the card when you kick the ball down the pitch.
Absolutely. little bit needless from Lockwood there. She's had a good game, but a little bit of a head loss there.
And now Serrano knocked away. She was going right at it. She was trying to equal De Silva's effort in the 63rd minute. Dennert will slow things down.
Well watched there from Dennert. Hard one, lifted all the way up into the air, into the floodlights. She's got to watch it all the way down onto her goal line there, and comfortable save in the end, and just let the Titans gather their breath a minute.
Good timing of the run there. Ball still loose. Defense, Zog may have prevented the second goal of the match. And that's going to go past the line as Rachel Van Meer.
I think it might have been Moran there. Moran there just sweeping around the back, chasing it in. She does ever so well. The goalkeeper's come out. She does ever so well to cover her goalkeeper here and just make the diving, recovering tackle to keep the Mustangs in the game. Fantastic defending.
Garaga was looking to get it past, just couldn't get the shot off fast enough, and Profit put her body in front of it.
Her eyes absolutely lit up once she got by the goalkeeper there, and just didn't see Moran coming.
Yeah, sometimes it's one of those things where your eyes get wide open, you start licking your chops, and by the time you get the shot off, it's a little too late.
Absolutely. Everyone loves scoring a goal, and when the net's wide open, that's when those eyes light up.
Darrow gets ridden off the ball by Zog.
Tough game for Zag tonight, up against Kalisha Darrow. Strong, powerful striker, very pacey, very powerful, and Zag has done very, very well to shut her down and been strong and powerful herself. Not a lot has got by her tonight.
Now Zog, the second tallest player on this Mustang squad.
She's using that height, that power, and that speed to just keep up and shut down Darrow there.
Mustangs will get the throw, and De Silva checks back in, and that's good news for the Titans.
Wiseman coming out there. She's been someone I've been very impressed with this season. She's come in as a freshman. She's sharp. She's wanted the ball. She's very composed. Very exciting player. Just did look like she was tiring a bit there, so good substitution by Coach Carr.
You see Darrow go to the pitch. And we're going to have a timeout right here as Kirsten Schroeder will stop play and walk over to the Eastern Florida bench as Jeff Carr is not happy. Schroeder is telling Carr to calm down before he ends up in the referee's bench. I'm sorry, the referee's book.
Yeah, it's that battle again between Zog and Darrow. It's been a tough one, and I think maybe that time that the arms were all over Darrow, maybe a little too much, and Carr not happy with that decision.
Serrano, who has had a solid second half. Gonzalez sent it down the pitch, and Suppan will track it down. Pressure by Rodriguez for the Mustangs. Carroll, De Silva. Suppan, long distance. Intended for Darrow. And that will be the Titans. And the question of the day becomes, does Schroeder go to his pocket on that one? He does not.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky. Seemed like she went up pretty well there, won a good header. Just a little bit too forceful maybe for the referee's liking.
Ball is high in the air, and you take a look at this 50-50. Could have been a card for the elbow, but it is a free kick. They go short. De Silva, and it's knocked away. There's another handball missed by Schroeder on the night, but this time the Mustangs dodged the bullet. Take a look at this. Yeah. Absolutely. The handball on Zog.
It's a little bit of a open patch right now. The game's very stretched. The Titans need to settle things down pretty quickly here. There's been a few tackles, a few decisions, just been up in the air, so they need to settle this game down as quick as possible and get their foothold back on it.
Especially because they're in control of the match, up a goal, that one by De Silva at the 63rd minute. De Silva with a hard blast, looking for the brace moments ago.
What a peach of a hit, and just caught Zog on the arm there. I'm not sure how much she knew about it, but I'm pretty sure if she didn't get in the way of that one might have been going in the same spot as the last one did.
DeLuca checked out and Wiseman back in. I'm sorry, it was Chamelet who checked out, Wiseman back in. So 15 minutes left in this match, and the Titans have the ball coming up.
Be interesting to see now how the Mustangs change what they're doing, whether they start to leave a few more bodies high or get the ball forward a little quicker. They're going to be needing to stretch here and get a goal, so they might take a few risks at the back, which we could see open up for the Titans.
Supon sends it well down the pitch. De Silva just wide. She wants that brace tonight.
Yeah, just a little nudge there, just forced wide. But it looked like Anya Donnellan just pushed her enough off balance that she could get the strike wide. And De Silva there getting into a great area, in behind the back four again, trying to get that second goal.
I'll tell you one adjustment that's really standing out for me, Jeff Carr made at halftime, is shutting down Ponce. She's really not been a factor at all in this second half.
Yeah, and you could see earlier on, and she started to drop deeper in to try and get on the ball, and just not as effective as the Mustangs would have hoped, but she's making the runs.
Darrow one-on-one with the keeper. Profit. Give her props. She cut down that angle. Darrow wasn't able to get the shot off. It will be a goal kick for Profit, but that might have been the game saver right there. That keeps the Mustangs in. You don't want to be down 2 goals with less than 14 minutes to play.
That's it. That's the one. That should have been 2-0. The goal was there. 1v1 with the goalkeeper. All credit to Profit there, coming out well, just getting enough on the ball to force Duro out, but Titans should be 2-0 up there.
Mustangs. Ponce pulls up the brakes. Gets it back inside the box. Nice move inside. That right foot off the mark.
Wow, she did all the hard work. Great little pickup. 35, 40 yards from goal. Bopped it back. Got the ball again out wide. Great bit of movement. Took on Gomez well. Drove inside, and then just at the last point her finish let her down, which has kind of been a little bit of the story for the Mustangs so far.
She planted that left foot, left her hips open, and there was no way that she was going to force it that far right. Swept right through it.
Yeah, she maybe could have kept driving a little bit more and taken it with her left. Nonetheless, great opportunity, and she carved that one out of nothing.
Rodriguez with the throw. Abelat. And Rodriguez will throw it in again.
Carroll there, not giving Abelat a lot of time on the ball like she has been. Just peeling off. Same again here.
Abelat trying to work into the center, battling against Carroll. And that will be another throw for Rodriguez. Another one of those Spaniards on this Monroe club. All right, Duro here. Take a look at this one-on-one with the keeper from a perfect angle from behind the goal.
Yeah, once she's through there, ball's bouncing a little bit, just get underneath it, just lift it over the goalkeeper, and that's an easy one. Profit went to go on very early, leaving that open. Just took the extra touch, and that meant she had to go around the goalie.
Gonzalez, left foot. And that goes just wide.
Oh, she won't be happy with that one when she sees that one later. Ball got put in the box there. Edge of the 6. Free header. Just came off her shoulder there. I think she'd have powered that one with her head. She'll be disappointed she didn't get that one on frame and work Deinart there.
Abelard certainly has had the workload to earn a goal in this game. One of the things that I noticed a moment ago, Ryan, Denner really hampered by that injury. You see her very labored in her walking.
Yeah. I mean, groin one's never a good one. Never easy, you know, with you opening out, shuffling across the goal. She's battled through tonight, and, you know, she's made the saves to show it.
Gomez will come up. Right fullback. Solid evening. 10 minutes to go as you look at Denner.
You can see the tape there coming down from her wrapped groin, just causing her some problems, but shows how important she is here to the Titans.
Most of the time when you refer to a groin injury, most people will think of the guys and not the girls.
Yeah, for sure. It's not that common.
Serrano goes into the middle and headed away. Duro. De Silva sends it back for Gomez. Trying to get past Ponce, splits some defenders. Duro, and she's mugged by Kilbert.
I think she stole her wallet on that one as well.
She's got her credit card she's paying for dinner tonight.
All over her.
It's a really nice pass by Gomez to find Duro.
Great strength from Duro to hold it up, and I think Kilbert just wanted to swap shirts before the end of the whistle.
Mustangs with control, less than 9 minutes, as they're looking for the equalizer. And what started as a very strong effort, very strong opportunities at the beginning of this second half by the Mustangs has really turned into a great defensive effort by the Titans to keep most of the action away from Denner. And Denner and Gomez team up to make sure that that ball doesn't get near.
Yeah, as soon as you weather a storm like the Mustangs had there, let's just see what good delivery here. Just couldn't bring it down, Ponce there.
Nice effort by Whitaker also to get her body in front of Ponce. Make sure that Ponce couldn't pick up her 8th of the season. Kilbert sends it down the line. Ball's off of Gomez, so it will be a throw for the Mustangs.
Prime example tonight of how one goal can change a game when all the momentum is going in one direction, and you weather that storm. One set piece can change the whole tale of the game.
So often is the case too that you can be having all the momentum and all the control, and a foul results in a free kick like that, and De Silva just with a brilliant effort to put it in that upper 90 to make it a 1-0 game.
Yeah, I mean, they're the ones you want. Maybe De Silva's not as hard working on the defensive side when they're weathering that storm, but you leave her out there for moments like that. You know, she's going to get the ball, whether it's on the edge of the box or from a set piece, and when she can do something like that, that's why you keep her out there.
There's no doubt about that. And that was her 4th of the season. Also has 6 assists. So you gotta like that.
Yeah, I mean, it really takes the wind out of your sails when she scores a goal like that for the Mustangs that had played so well up to that point.
Lockwood. And Lockwood has a pretty impressive streak going as well coming into this match. At least a point in every game
Yeah, goal or assist every game. She's, you know, defensively tough, but boy, does she get going on the offensive side of things too. And she's got a chance here with this corner to see if she can get another point on the board.
So this ball will be put down. She'll put her right foot into it, looking to double the lead late in the match for the Titans. High in the air. De Silva went up for it. Suppan. Miscommunication. Suppan still on it. Centers. Back of the net. Thoreau. Got a little dance in there too. 2-0 Titans.
Oh, big credit there to Suppan. Kept the play alive twice. And it was calm and composed at the end there. You'll see here as the ball bounced down to her, managed to get the ball back in the box. Pops back down to her after a bit of confusion. She has enough composure to just pick her head up and find a pass across the box for the probably the easiest goal Thoreau will ever score. Tap in right from 3 yards. She deserves that. She's had a hard working night.
Carmen Prophet up until this point has really had a brilliant game in the pipes for the Mustangs. There was nothing she could do about the free kick by De Silva at the 63rd minute, but that was all on her. And now, with less than 6 minutes to go, Mustangs find themselves in a big hole.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion there on the goal between the centre-back and the goalkeeper. And just wonder, as she's coming out there, it's hard to tell from up here, but if she was screaming keeper's ball or if she wasn't saying anything, it'd be interesting to see, and I'm sure the coach will be interested to know that too.
Serrano sends it forward for no one. Cleared off that back line. Lockwood and Rodriguez were doing battle, and now Moran. And where the Mustangs were very sharp up until that De Silva goal, it kind of made them force things a little too much. They've been off the mark, they've been pressing, and I think that's what has allowed the Titans to control the latter part of this second half and get that second goal, which, you know, Edison Sanchez, whose team played so well through 63 minutes, and thought that he was going to get a result out of this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that goal definitely took the wind out of their sails, and you know, it's then 0-0. You're playing with freedom, and as soon as you go a goal down, the pressure starts to kick in, and you know, suddenly it's your decision making gets questioned, and you start, like you say, you start to force some things that you maybe wouldn't usually. The Titans have done a good job to nullify that.
Gomez down the line off the head of Serrano. Here come the Mustangs, looking to cut it to a 1-goal lead. Perez. And that one's off the mark. Over the top. Thoreau. Can she make it a brace? Oh, just wide. Prophet came off her line. Thoreau looked like she had an open net.
Wow, what a ball and what an effort. Great chip delivery with a bit of curl, bit of backspin. And just lifted it over Prophet there. So unlucky to whistle past the post. Great effort from Thoreau.
And a fantastic pass to set up that shot.
Oh, the angled pass, the straight run. Oh, they matched together perfectly.
That would have been an unbelievable goal. Thoreau's going to be happy that she gets the goal on the night, but tonight she may get ready for bed and go, oh, I had such an opportunity. Ponce. And Dennert comes over to shut her down. Corner is coming up for the Mustangs.
It's Albalat again, just picking her head up, causing some problems in the pocket there. Great lifted pass to Ponce, who just pushed out wide by Dinah. Good goalkeeping again.
Chloe Whitaker, credit her too for helping Dennert out. Dennert will cover that one up.
You can see how Perez, Albalat and Ponce have been linking up to score a lot of the goals for the Mustangs. They've been very creative tonight in their build-up.
And we are inside of the 2-minute warning. Usually they say that the toughest lead to handle and to keep is a 2-goal lead, but with such little time left in this match.
Yeah, they should hopefully be comfortable here. They got to manage the game a little bit at the end. DeRoe's doing a good job here to just hold up some time, try and get something here.
Trying to get the ball to Lockwood.
I mean, that just shows the Titans' night up there. You've got your centre midfielder that's been defending all night. She's made a 60-yard run there to try and get on the end of a cross with 1 minute to go, 2-0 up. The desire is fantastic.
Prophet sends it forward. Ball will spend a lot of time in the air. Lockwood ran past it.
Left in regulation.
Tries to come back on it, and they'll play that sideline.
I mean, you talk about the offense when you talk about goals, Bruce, but Supon on DeRoe's goal. What composure from a centre defender to have that composure 4 yards out from goal to put it on a plate for DeRoe is just magnificent play.
Collision in the middle. Here comes Wiseman. Outstanding defensive play by Kilbert.
Well timed. She had to get that right. 1 second before, 1 second after, and that's a free kick, or Wiseman is in, and she timed it to perfection. She has been brilliant.
20 seconds to play, and we're stopped for injury. And the Titans will improve their record to 5-1, get back on the winning ways.
Yeah, they'll be happy to get a couple goals tonight and get the offense moving.
And they'll chase that one into the corner and just run out the clock. Lockwood will take her time. She'll lay off. And the countdown has begun, and I love that. There should be a 10-second countdown in this area because and that's it, the Titans win 2-0. I love that tradition, counting down from 10, because in the Space Coast, that's the way it should happen.
Exactly, that's why the area code is 321 here.
Absolutely. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We'll come back and give you highlights and more from this 2-0 win by the Titans. 1 liftoff, DeRoe at the 84th minute.
Oh, great opportunity here for a shot on goal. Count it.
Here's for the respect. Shaw drills it. My goodness gracious.
Play is live. Another shot on goal. Count it.
Eastern Florida State College women's soccer team takes on the Broward College Seahawks. Live Monday at 6 on WEFS.
Create the career of your dreams with a degree from Eastern Florida State College. Earn a bachelor's degree, associate's degree, or college certificate in growing job fields like healthcare, business, and computer technology. On campus or online, you can find inspiration and success. Anything's possible where Titans rise. Eastern Florida State College.
Blast off, and the Titans blasted off tonight on the Mustangs. 2 second-half goals, one at the 63rd minute by Nat Da Silva, And then the capper by Duro at the 84th minute, and the Titans improved their record to 5-1. Ryan, impressive second half.
Oh, yeah, very much so. I mean, they weathered the storm early on. The Mustangs came out firing. Titans had a great defensive display, solid and goal with Deinhardt, and they just did enough to grind out a set piece up the field, which De Silva just, my God, just put it right in the onion bag, didn't she?
Well, let's take a look at these two goals, and we'll start the first one. It was a set piece, Nat De Silva, and you just see her going upper 90, back of the net. Absolutely nothing that Prophet could do but watch it sail over her head.
She knew exactly what she was doing there on that free kick. She lined it up, had a chat with Lockwood first, and then just bent it into the top corner. Couldn't have gone any more in the top corner. Brilliant finish.
And then to finish up the game, Prophet, who had been brilliant, loses the handle. Supon, Duro, 2-0.
Supon there, just fantastic. Just composure here when it drops down to her to not have a shot herself. Get her head up, slide it across to Duro, who's put herself in a fantastic position. And the little dance to finish it off was just magnificent.
And the magnificent finish gives us an opportunity to talk to Jeff Carr. And, Coach, congratulations on the win. You pick up your 5th on the season, get back on the winning track. Solid by both teams in the first half. You guys settled down and took advantage in the second half and never looked back.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it felt like a national tournament game out here. I mean, it was a lot of intensity out there. Both teams played really hard. Like Ryan said, we weathered the storm there for a while. Then we kind of got our feet, and especially the second half, and that clinical finish on that set piece from Nat was unbelievable. I mean, no one's stopping that. And then, Cliche had a chance before that to finish the game off, and then fortunately we were able to get that second goal and kind of put it away.
Like you said, Jeff, a clinical finish from De Silva there. How important was that first goal?
Oh, it was huge for us because, the momentum going back and forth, and, we gave the ball away a bit, especially in the first half. So, to get some kind of – and we didn't have that many shots the first half either. Usually we outshoot a team significantly. So that was huge. I mean, just the momentum changed when we put that in the back of the net.
On that first goal, De Silva on the set piece – put it upper 90. There was nothing that Prophet could do but watch it go over her head. That's when you draw up. You gave her the nod to go for it?
Well, anytime Nat has the ball or Katie, they have the nod to go for it. I mean, they're two special players, and, yeah, that was a fantastic finish, one of the nicest finishes I've ever seen on a set piece in women's soccer.
It was a absolutely magnificent goal. You mentioned that this seemed like a national tournament goal. This is a team that you have played in the past. On 2 different occasions in the tournament. They broke your heart in 15 in penalty kicks in the finals, and then you got the better of them last year.
Yeah, that was actually in 2016. The year we went – 2015, we scored in double overtime. Julie Hernandez that plays at UCLA right now. So, yeah, and we went to the national championship game that year. But, yeah, it's a big rivalry. A new coach over there. He's quite the gentleman, and it is a rivalry just from the national tournament, and it was great for them to come down and play us and to have a great game on our home field.
Just talking about the offense there, Jeff, but how about the defense tonight? Clean sheet, obviously great for you.
Oh, absolutely. Well, number 6 on them, we kind of switched different players. Destiny DeLuca, who's a freshman from El High, unbelievable defender, played 4 different positions tonight, and whatever side she went on, we tried to put her on number 6 because number 6, who plays for the Ecuador national team, is a handful.
Yeah, Ponce, she wanted that 8th goal of the season all night long.
Oh, absolutely. She's a special player. But the back 4 tonight was tremendous, and we lost the player this week. So, different players stepped up tonight and played the outside back positions for us, from Megan Dees to Destiny to Danny Gonzalez, and they all did a fantastic job, including our 2 center backs, Una and Chloe.
Yeah, outstanding effort on the 11 every time they were on the pitch. Congratulations again, Coach, on the win. Keep the winning going and make that march towards the championship.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right. Jeff Carr, everybody, he picks up his 94th career win. Outstanding effort, a very solid match for both clubs in the second half. In the first half. In the second half, Titans found an opening. They exposed it. They take advantage of a penalty. set piece to Silva, 63rd minute, upper 90, and they never looked back.
Yeah, these are the most rewarding games for teams. When it's a close game, battling out, grinding out those 1-0, 2-0 wins that look tough. These are the most rewarding ones when you get to shower up and sit back and relax after these ones.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We knew it was going to be an entertaining match between these two national powerhouses, but the dance goes to the Titans. He's Ryan, I'm Bruce. The Titans, 2 better than the Mustangs. They get the clean sheet, and they don't let the visitors enjoy Florida. Thanks for being with us.
We now return to our regularly